People are literally getting therapy from AI. I'm like, no. Well, there was
Unless it's helpful, I don't know.
Well, so here's the thing. There was a guy who wanted to test it out. I think he might have been a therapist. He had some expertise in the mental health field. And he wanted to see what would happen if he came into like a therapy style session with AI, but was a delusional person and a dangerous person. And so he basically interacted with AI and was like, hey, this celebrity is my best friend. And I know they're my best friend, but they won't talk to me. And they've given me 3 signs in their movies. They've said this line and it was just
gosh,
like, which is, actually like a
disorder.
Well, like a schizophrenic person, like if they do tend to latch on to things like that, and they will find meaning and messages and things like movies, right?
Yeah.
And so that is actually common. It's not even a way out there type of example. So he says this, and initially the AI does kind of push back a little bit and is like, "Are you sure you're not delusional?" Or like it's something in that vein. And the guy, of course, because it, AI is reflective. And if you have a bias, AI will somewhat reflect that back to you. So he says, no. I am not delusional. This star and I are best friends or in love or whatever, and we need to be together. And then it gave him points on how to like meet up, like assisted him and
oh my
because
God.
again, it's reflective,
right?
It's reflecting, which is a whole other thing when it comes to men, which I would love to talk about also.
Yes,
but the problem is like if you have a bias and you come at it from that lens, it can only go off of the information you're giving.
It's going to tell you
what
it thinks you want to hear.
Yeah. Well, not only will it tell you what it thinks you want to hear, but it can also only go off the information you give. So think about like the worst guy you know or the worst guy you dated, and then a therapist. Right? And you're like, oh God, that therapist, you think about these, like the therapist is probably like, good for you for standing your ground when he, screamed in your face and then gave you the silent treatment for 3 days. Right? Because all the therapist is hearing is his version of events. That's essentially how AI is. All it's getting is your input. So if you were a stalker, for example, you could say, I love them so much, they want to see me. And then the AI would reflect back, oh, okay, they do want to see you. Here's how you can see them more. And that's where it gets dangerous.
Yes, the very fact that it knows how to do that is terrifying.
It's another reason why we need such regulation on this, because this can only be used to hurt women if we just leave it up to
literally.
That goes for everything that can't be regulated.
I really believe that's the whole point of all of this, honestly.